Congress. There is no relief for Manish Sisodia. Court sends him to 5 days extended Enforcement Directorate custody.
मैं अभी 600 मदरसा बंद किया हूं, लेकिन मेरा इरादा है सारे मदरसा बंद कर देने का, वो मेरा इरादा है।
Himanta says India doesn't need madrasas, vows to shut down all of them. And the Lahore High Court grants a protective bail to the former Prime Minister Imran Khan in 6 cases till March the 24th. A very good evening and thank you for staying with us on Republic. I'm Deepthi Sachdeva. The show's called The Burning Question. Remember, for the last many months and in the run-up to the big elections of 2024, that one key political question that's going to be asked almost day in and day out is Modi versus who? For some time now, there has been a lot of buzz in the opposition camp. We've been told the Congress wants to stitch another big front that is led by the Congress. But do the other opposition parties really want a front that is headed and bossed around by the Congress? They say no, thank you. Look at the kind of comments that have come in so far. The BJP is aping the Congress in misusing agencies. This is Akhilesh Yadav vis-a-vis the fresh Enforcement Directorate and CBI raids. The BJP and the Congress are the same, said Akhilesh Yadav not very long ago. The Congress party is finished. It has no future. This is what Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, wrote in the middle of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Nitish Kumar, let's not forget, he's been trying to get the Congress on board, but how has the Congress responded? By absolutely nothing. So Nitish has said, don't think we cannot dial other political parties. KCR, the Telangana Chief Minister, ladies and gentlemen, has called Rahul Gandhi the biggest buffoon of the country. There has been a lot of shadow boxing that we've seen over the last many months. Opposition parties clearly have zero vote of confidence today in Rahul Gandhi and in a Rahul Gandhi-led Congress. So what really will this mean for the big battle of 2024? You've been seeing different opposition parties wanting to stitch their own alliances, whether it is KCR, whether it is the BRS, whether it is the Aam Aadmi Party. None want to be seen and heard with the Congress party. But what really is the trigger that we are bringing out this debate for you today? It is because of the images that you will see in just a bit of Akhilesh Yadav meeting Mamata Banerjee. So Akhilesh Yadav leaves Lucknow, he lands up in Kolkata, he spends a good amount of time, at least 60 minutes, talking to Mamata Banerjee, and he puts out a big declaration. In fact, he says we will be equidistant from the BJP and the Congress. That means absolutely no business with both these parties. What really will this mean? Mamata Banerjee, we are given to understand, is headed next to Odisha. She's going to be meeting with Naveen Patnaik, and the Congress, that is already beleaguered, continues to get sidelined. So the key question we are asking, is this really a front being led by Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh that will take on Narendra Modi? Is there a front now that is being led by KCR that will fight Narendra Modi? Or a front that is going to be led by Arvind Kejriwal that will fight Modi? Or there will be absolutely no front and opposition unity is just a pipe dream? First up the story and then the debate.
আমরা ওদের কারোর সাথে যাব না, আমরা একা লড়বো মানুষের সমর্থন নিয়ে। যারা বিজেপিকে হারাতে চায় তারা আমাদের ভোট দেবে, এটা আমি বিশ্বাস করি। আর যারা কংগ্রেস সিপিএম কে ভোট দেবে তারা বিজেপিকে ভোট দেবে, এটা আমি বিশ্বাস করি। এই সত্যটা উদ্ঘাটিত তো আজকে হয়ে গেছে।
2 weeks after Mamata Banerjee declared that she will fight 2024 solo, comes another twist of events. Mamata met Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav in Kolkata, sparking buzz of a new front minus the Congress. That is not all. Mamta Banerjee will visit Odisha on March 21st, where she is likely to meet Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik.
बंगाल के लोगों ने हमेशा संदेश दिया है, राष्ट्रीय कार्यकारिणी की ये बैठक हो रही है, 2024 में किस तरीके से भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सफाया हो, उसके लिए पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता बैठ करके एक दूसरे को सुझाव देंगे, पार्टी किस रास्ते चले उस दिशा तय करेंगे.
The back-to-back meetings are leading to speculations that these are well thought out political moves to forge an alliance of regional parties to counter the BJP. Just a few weeks back, Mallikarjun Kharge announced Congress would lead the opposition for 2024 polls, and the latest developments comes as a slap in the face for Congress.
The alliance government will come in center. Congress will lead. We are talking with other parties.
The signs of cracks in the opposition have been glaring. Most recently, the TMC skipped a march of 16 opposition parties led by the Congress to ED office. The idea of opposition unity is fading into the distance, but the bigger question arises, is a new front being stitched while leaving Congress out in the cold? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are actually very, very interesting times. No one knows where they stand, but one thing is very clear. The opposition, Ramesh Sabharwal, is actually telling the Congress unequivocally, no trust in you, no trust in Rahul Gandhi, and we are not willing to transact with you. How will that work out? I think I'm going to ask you that question. Monojit Mandal of the Trinamool Congress, KJ Ozuman, senior leader and former national secretary of the NCP, along with Sardar R.P. Singh, the national spokesperson of the BJP, completing our panel. So, Ramesh Sabharwal, why is it today that Akhilesh Yadav, Mamata Banerjee have declared? They have said we will remain equidistant with the Congress and the BJP. And in fact, Akhilesh has said you both are the same. Akhilesh has also said that much like the Congress had misused the agencies like the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, even you've done the same.
Madam, good evening. It's too early to predict all this. You know, Mamta is a true congressman earlier, and she is a product of Rajiv Gandhi and Indira Gandhi. She was the NSU activist, Chhatra Parishad leader of the Bengal, and she was Youth Congress president. She was General Secretary of the All India Youth Congress. She was sports minister in our cabinet. You know, she was very senior and very reasonable. I'd worked with her.
Okay.
She was my senior. You know, we were together in charge of the northeastern states. I still feel that Mamta ji is true congressman from her heart, and I don't believe that she will, any time she will go with the BJP. Definitely she has fighted with the CPM and all that. You know, she was having a grievance in the Congress party that we are allying with them, we are allying with the CPM, which mistakes which we are doing. So she was, because of that, she was little in the anger and all that, and that has to be, you know, the local compulsions there favor her, and she won the confidence of the people, and we are fighting against her also.
So you don't,
but now I think
Mr.
that
Sabharwal,
is the right
Mr.
time,
Sabharwal, you're singing paeans of Mamata Banerjee, which is interesting. Because not very long ago, Rahul Gandhi had said this on the Trinamool Congress, and R.P. Singh will remember this. Rahul Gandhi said violence and scams in Bengal have become the hallmark of the Trinamool Congress. He also said that how they spend loads and loads of money in Goa, the idea was to help the BJP. So either Rahul Gandhi was being truthful then, or you are being truthful today. But Monojit, how will you respond to what Ramesh Sabharwal is saying? He's saying abhi samay hai, and you will also come along. So what if Sudeep Bandyopadhyay today says Congress should not think itself like a quote-unquote big boss, but Monojit, will it be Rahul Gandhi leading the Gathbandhan and Mamata Banerjee a part of it?
Let me tell you, the people of this country want a change, and they will lead the driving out of this fascist force from the country. That is our primary objective. Not a particular post, be it the Prime Minister. It is the BJP's prerogative to look for the post, the Prime Minister, Home Minister, and so and so. And we are, as a political party, All India Trinamool Congress, we are looking to serve the country, serve the people who are in deep distress, terrible plight, because of the policies of the government. I mean, on every count, they have failed, they have betrayed the trust of the people that they got in the last 2 mandates. So we want to serve the people, the rest will fall in appropriate place. So there is no question of, at this point in time, who is leading and who is not.
I must ask you this counter, and very respectfully,
clearly charted,
very respectfully
that
today,
is to
that should
drive out,
then mean, Monojit, that you will have the entire opposition. There should be no questions asked. It should be BJP versus all. But clearly that is not happening, Monojit. Why today Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav have declared that you will remain equidistant from the BJP and the Congress?
Otherwise, the ED will go to them.
For a very simple reason.
CBI will go to them.
I mean, my good friend from the Congress is also saying, in Bengal, they have overt alliance with Congress, CPM, and now it is coming out in the last by-election that they have an alliance with BJP as well. Because the BJP's principal leader in Bengal, Shubhendu Adhikari, categorically stated that he had a talk with the particular candidate, Congress candidate, Mr. Byron Biswas, and they had an understanding that a particular community will voted against TMC. So what does it suggest? Not just that, openly for any movement, they are against the government. I mean, let me give an example of what the ED and CBI is doing against Trinamool Congress in Bengal. The same ED and CBI, when they are chasing Mr. Gandhi or his family, they are bad. And when they are chasing my leader, Abhishek Banerjee and his family for no fault of theirs, they are good. So, I mean, Congress has to come out of this delusion first.
Then Monojit, I think you've also made, your grudge absolutely clear.
They'll have to come out of this double standard.
And that is why, because Mr. Sabarwal, you celebrate when the Trinamool Congress or the AAP is raided, but you want everyone else to support you when you are raided, and that is why the opposition parties say this is going to be tit for tat. But what about the NCP, Mr. Ozaman? No. Because, ever since you've seen Sharad Pawar and the party making that dramatic announcement in the state of Nagaland, people are putting a question mark on the focus of the NCP party. Is the NCP clearly, staunchly with the Congress? Because you haven't been seen in the march, you haven't even signed that letter that went in from different opposition parties against the alleged misuse of the agencies. Where do you stand? With the Congress? Against the Congress? With the BJP? Against the BJP, sir?
The NCP
we are with the people of the country.
There's no difference between.
We are with the those young men who are reeling under the highest unemployment rate. We are with those common men. They are suffering from the skyrocketing price rise. We are with those farmers. They are struggling to find prices for their products and supporting their families. We are with those people who want to be India to remain a democratic country. We are with those people who love and work for the constitution of the country. We are with those people who want
Will you
India
extend
to be a
support,
united nation
sir?
without
You're telling me the issues. You're obviously trying to skirt the main issue.
Yeah.
Sir, respectfully, I'm also countering you to ask you a quick question. Are you going to be supporting Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav in their front against the Modi government? Or you would want to stick with the Congress party in the big fight of 2024?
Madam, why you are so scared about an united opposition? The people of country wants a united opposition, and it is too early to
Where is
celebrate
the
about
united
a
opposition, sir?
There will be a united opposition.
We want a united opposition. Where is a united opposition?
It will come. It will come when it is required. The people of country demands a united opposition and put an end to this fascist, autocratic, despotic regime. And people will come together. People and parties will come together. There's no doubt about that.
No, but you call them fascist, but then you do not have a problem extending support to the BJP in the Northeast. People will also ask you for your double standards, sir.
No. We have not supported BJP in Nagaland. We have supported UNDDP party, which is the main ruling party, and we have extended the support to the general cause of the people of Nagaland, because there is a long-standing insurgency. There will be a peace process on the moving. So we have supported the government, largest political party elected by the people of Nagaland.
That is the problem of the hypocrisy of the political parties. Whether it's the Trinamool, whether it's the Congress, whether it's the NCP, whether it's the AAP, whether it's the BRS. Everyone thinks of their own political agendas. Before I come to RP Singh, but with your permission only, RP Singh, I quickly want to play out the reaction we are just getting in from Akhilesh Yadav. And listen into this carefully. I think Mr. Romesh Sabharwal should listen to what Akhilesh is saying. Akhilesh says nothing doing with the Congress or the BJP. Let's quickly listen into this, then I come back to you.
Madam,
मुझे उम्मीद है कि चुनाव से पहले आपको दिखाई देगा और देश में परिवर्तन सभी चाहते हैं, क्योंकि देश का जितना नुकसान भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने किया इतना कभी किसी दल ने नुकसान नहीं किया होगा।
तो त्रिकोण बन रहा है, आप कह रहे हैं कि राजनीति में राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर त्रिकोण बन रहा है, जिसमें एक थर्ड फ्रंट अलग होगा, कांग्रेस का अलग होगा।
देखिए, ये बात अभी कैसे मैं क्या कहूं, अब कांग्रेस की स्थिति यूपी में क्या है आपसे बेहतर कौन जानेगा, हम न बताएं उसके बाद भी आपको पता है। ये अभी तय नहीं किया जा सकता है, लेकिन हमें उम्मीद है कि सब लोग मिलकर के उसका रास्ता निकालेंगे। लोकसभा चुनाव में अकेले लड़ेगी ना किसी दल के साथ गठबंधन होगा? उत्तर प्रदेश में जो समाजवादी पार्टी के साथ गठबंधन में हैं, हम उन्हीं के साथ चुनाव लड़ने जा रहे हैं।
सर, समान विचारधारा वालों को लाएंगे क्या साथ में? और
अब वो विचारधारा बड़ी मुश्किल होगी ढूंढने में उत्तर प्रदेश में।
कहते हैं कि कांग्रेस के बिना नहीं बन पाएगा।
अगर आप प्रदेश देखें तो ज्यादा सांसद वही चुन करके आएंगे, जीत करके आएंगे जो न कांग्रेस के साथ है न बीजेपी के साथ है।
यानी आप त्रिकोण को रूल आउट नहीं कर रहे, थर्ड फ्रंट की संभावना है माइनस कांग्रेस।
So we just dipped in to that live briefing coming in from Akhilesh, but I think Mr. Romesh Sabharwal, you should have heard those words very, very carefully. He says उत्तर प्रदेश में कांग्रेस की क्या स्थिति है, मैं आपको क्या बताऊं। अखिलेश यादव खुलकर एक पब्लिक मंच से इस तरह के सवाल कर रहे हैं। सब जानते हैं कि अखिलेश और कांग्रेस साथ में नहीं आना चाहते। आप बेशक चाहे कि अखिलेश हमारे साथ आ जाए, बहन जी हमारे साथ आ जाए, केसीआर आ जाए, ममता आ जाए, लेकिन कोई भी इस समय राहुल गांधी में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है। एंड बिफोर आई गेट योर रिस्पॉन्स टू दैट सर, सरदार आरपी सिंह, should you be worried of what's happening in the opposition camp? Because, you know, the truth be told, the BJP wants this battle to be projected as Modi versus Rahul. And that is why a lot of opposition leaders, you know, that I spoke to off the record say that we do not want this battle to be touted as Modi versus Rahul. We want to show that the regional parties are an equal player today. And the BJP is scared when there are regional parties at play, RP Singh. Is there truth in that argument?
Well, problem is that they need to have a leader and some policies also to counter the policy of the Modi ji's policy or counter the policy of the government. For example, Ayushman Bharat, which is going to almost 50 crore people in the country, they need to have a counter policy to that. For example, if the roof has been provided to 3 crore women in the country, they need to have some alternative policy to that. If Kisan Samman Nidhi is given to 10 crore farmers in the country, so that you have to need an alternative policy to that. And then for that, you can prove that in your states, respective states also, that we have done so in the state. But none of them are able to project that also. And then also, I mean, who will be going to the face? Is it going to Mamata Banerjee, Arvind Kejriwal, Akhilesh Yadav, KCR, or Arvind Kejriwal, I mean, or Rahul Gandhi also, sorry. So, who is going to the face? So, that's the, and to whom people are going to rely on. Are they credible faces or not? And then my friend from NCP was talking about that we will have our alliance. They can't maintain their alliance in Maharashtra. When Uddhav Thackeray has gone with alliance with Prakash Ambedkar ji there, and then NCP is on board. No, they are not on board for that regard. So there are fissures between the alliances also. And then we still wish them the well.
Okay.
Let there be a joint opposition. Let there be a face to the opposition. That all aside. And let there be a clear-cut policy agenda.
But RP
what
Singh,
is the
RP
policy
Singh,
for them?
RP Singh, I have to ask you one quick counter then. Are you more?
Can I rebut?
Do you think that Rahul Gandhi is a worthy opponent, or the regional parties are a worthy opponent? Who do you today believe is a worthy challenger to Narendra Modi?
Do you think there is a challenger to Narendra Modi? That question itself is wrong. Do you think there is a challenger to Narendra Modi? I mean, you have seen recently.
Okay, so RP Singh says. RP Singh says, Professor Monojit, that question is wrong. There is no challenger to Narendra Modi, and clearly not Mamata Banerjee.
That's facts of.
Mr. Modi is above all the Indians. He's all the
arrogance
he's
of
above the
ruling
country people.
dispensation. And that, please, can I speak? Can I speak,
Arrogance,
sir?
yeah,
Can I
very
speak?
good.
I look at the brazen
Yes,
arrogance
please.
on the party that is ruling the country, and that is precisely one to contest. 2 years back, when we were asking the same question, Mamata versus whom in Bengal, you were all conspicuously silent. You're saying that the people of Bengal wanted a change.
No.
The
See,
results
Monojit, in your heart, you know that's a wrong
was
argument.
literally trounced.
In your heart,
Okay?
Monojit,
Why
that's a wrong argument.
I'm giving you the.
You cannot superimpose what happens in a state election.
How it's a wrong argument?
Election.
You are.
Tell me something frankly, Monojit. Tell me something
but
frankly.
you are talking about the leader.
Today, Didi
You
and
do not have
Akhilesh have announced an alliance.
No.
Today, both the parties, the SP and the Trinamool, have announced an alliance.
I'll tell
now,
you.
can you tell me
the
Trinamool's vote share in Uttar Pradesh in 2019? Can you tell me the Trinamool's vote share in Uttar Pradesh in 2019?
Can you tell me what is the BJP's vote share in Telangana in 2019? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what is the vote share of BJP in Kerala in 2019? Can you tell me what is the vote share of BJP in Andhra Pradesh in 2019? I tell you, no. I'll tell you. We are not saying that we are in Uttar Pradesh.
How many seats they had in the Lok Sabha?
But you can now tell the Trinamool Congress's vote share.
Countering you.
Can I even speak? You are not even allowing me to speak a single sentence. Why are you so scared? What is so? We can now tell what is our vote share in Meghalaya.
He quickly wants to counter
Let me tell you, it's 15%.
Because you asked him of his footprint in Kerala and Telangana. So let him respond
in 9 months. 15% in 9 months in Meghalaya. That is TMC for you. We can tell what is our vote share, right? We have not even gone to UP.
So I'll make it simpler. I'll make it simpler and allow you to respond. Can you tell me how many seats the Trinamool Congress won in the Lok Sabha election of 2019? That should be a fair question. And how many did the Samajwadi Party win? How much is in your kitty today?
I'll tell you. Have you gone through the elections after 2019? How many elections BJP won after 2019? Now you'll say that's not the answer. But this is my style of answering. How many elections BJP won after 2019? On the strength of the people, not on the strength of ED, CBI and money. They have bought a government in Maharashtra. They lost election in Bihar. They lost election in
you should get a reality check.
South India. How many elections there? And they are going to lose election
ever since
in Karnataka.
2019, and do not take the people for granted and the opposition for granted. RP Singh, quickly.
Not at all. And then I'm humbly again saying that we have done well as far people's policies goes, and then our Prime Minister has launched various policies which are people friendly and then taking care of the poorest of poorest, even during Corona and even after Corona. The poorest of poorest has been taken care of in the country. As I told you, the roof on the head, the water to each household, electricity to each household, also that Ayushman Bharat, your health is being taken care, and Kisan Samman Nidhi, and there are various other schemes which have been taking care of poor. So we are very sure on basis of this, and with the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we are 100% going to come back in 2024 with bigger margins and bigger number of seats. But that point aside, Manojit, a very simple, humble request.
Okay.
Will there be alliance of TMC with Sapa SP in Bengal and in UP? And then how many seats will you give to Samajwadi Party in Bengal?
Okay. Good questions. Good question. RP Singh is throwing out. The NCP today is unusually quiet. But no, Trinamool is only wanting to respond to all questions. I want to give the last 30 seconds, only 30 seconds to Mr. Sabharwal. Mr. Sabharwal, Rahul Gandhi is not acceptable to the opposition netas. How will you do business with them?
No, ma'am, this is your perception, you know. We don't believe that because we are the only party in the country which has a direct-to-direct fight with the BJP as 250 seats. This is the reality.
Acha, can
And
you,
all
sir,
other
can you tell me
opposition
how many fronts?
parties
How
are
many
like our
fronts
family
will we
members.
have versus
They are our
Narendra
family.
Modi in 2024? How many fronts?
No front.
Rahul Gandhi led front, KCR led front,
Let's
the Aam
see,
Aadmi
ma'am.
Party
I
led
think-
front, or no front?
Madam.
Okay.
If
will be one front.
all these opposition parties
will
will
be led
say
by the
they
people of
don't want a
India
raid at
and,
CBI,
Can I-
they
can
don't
I
want a
get 10
CBI
seconds?
raid
Can I get
or
10
ED
seconds?
raid.
Okay.
Are the BJP's ED?
No, okay. You know, you clearly
dealing
do
with all
not
of
want
them.
to answer
Every
that
day they
question,
are-
and I've
Can I
completely
get
run
10
out of
seconds?
time, gentlemen. But this is a story and a conversation that we'll keep our focus on. I thank all of you for joining us. Back on the other side with lots more.
Amity faculty have filed over 1,700 patents. Yet another reason why Amity has been conferred with the National Intellectual Property Award by Government of India for being the top Indian academic institution for patents and commercialization.
The Youth Congress is taking out a protest as we speak outside the Legislative Assembly, where they are protesting against alleging that the Speaker has in fact acted against the interest of democracy and not giving the due rights to the opposition, not allowing the adjournment motion to take place. The Youth Congress workers are trying to break the barricade. There is a scuffle that is ongoing between the Youth Congress workers and the police at the moment.
मुझे एक बात बताइए ना, आपसे पूछा नहीं लोगों ने कि 5 रुपए का खाना कैसे कर देते हैं आप? 5 रुपए में तो क्या ही होता है, ये 5 रुपए में कैसे कर लेते हैं?
तो इस पहले दिन हम लोगों ने जब डिसाइड करा था, 2-3 चीजें हम बच्चों के साथ ही बैठ के जब करा था। एक तो ये कि हमने एक जगह फिक्स करी थी, दूसरा हम फ्री के बहुत खिलाफ है। फ्री किसी को कभी कुछ नहीं देना चाहिए, राइट फ्रॉम द डे वन हम लोगों ने फैसला करा था। तो इसके लिए कुछ ना कुछ रकम रखनी थी, एक भी रख सकते तो 2 रुपए 10 रुपए 5 रुपए लगा कि हाँ एक ऐसी चीज है जो आदमी स्वाभिमान के साथ में देता है, और 5 रुपए जब देता है तो उसके चेहरे का सेटिस्फेक्शन देखिए साहब, जिससे भूख लगती है वो आता है, पूरा खाना खा के जाता है।
Massive protest out there, Nikhil Kumaraswamy being detained. This is some massive drama that is breaking out here on the Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway toll plaza, where even the police are finding it to be a very Herculean task to go out and clear out the protesters as well, because all this while it was only a sitting protest that we were noticing, but now we are looking at more ruckus breaking out. Many more JDS workers are being taken off and all the JDS workers stating that no matter what, we will not leave this, we will not rest until there is a permanent solution which will be provided to the people as well.
अच्छा अनुप जी एक बात बताइए, ये 5 रुपए का होता किस तरीके से है, इसकी कॉस्टिंग कैसे होती है, ये मैं नहीं समझ पाया।
जैसे आज की डेट में मैं 5 रुपए में देसी घी का खाना होता है, रोटी भी दे रहे हैं।
देसी घी का खाना?
देसी घी का होता है, चौका वगैरह सब देसी घी। दूसरा रोटी भी होती है, रसगुल्ला भी है, पेड़ा भी है, फ्रूट्स हैं, बच्चों के लिए मंच है, टॉफीज हैं, बिस्किट्स हैं। इनमें से कोई एक चीज आप ले सकते हैं, चॉइसेस है। एक आदमी जो वहां आ रहा है वो नीडी होना चाहिए, ग्रीडी नहीं होना चाहिए। ये तो हम इतनी सारी चीजें दे रहे हैं, ये मैं नहीं दे रहा हूं। किसी ने अपना जन्मदिन मनाना, उसने कहा रसगुल्ले मेरी तरफ से हो गए, किसी ने कहा पेड़ा मेरी तरफ से हो गया। आज बहुत लोग मेरे साथ जुड़ गए हैं। मैं बताता हूं, देने वालों की बहुत लंबी लाइन है, लेने वाले हैं कहां?
अच्छा अनूप जी एक बात बताइए, ये दादी की रसोई का आइडिया कहाँ से आया?
तो एक बार मदर की थोड़ी सी तबीयत खराब थी, हम लोग डाइनिंग टेबल पे बैठे थे। मदर ने कहा मेरे हिस्से का जो खाना बचता है वो किसी जरूरतमंद को खिला दिया करो। सडनली मेरी बेटी के मुंह से निकला, पापा दादी की इच्छा है, दादी की रसोई क्यों नहीं शुरू करते? तो एक सेंटी सा डायलॉग था कि हाँ दादी की रसोई भी हो गया, सब कुछ हो गया। तो हमने कहा अच्छा मम्मी क्या खिलाना है? तो बोली दाल चावल। सोचने का गौरव भाई हमें मौका भी नहीं मिला, तो सडनली हुआ। फिर अब ये बनाना तो आता नहीं था, तो हमारे पीछे एक होटल था, उसका हमने कुक बुलाया। मैंने कहा ऐसे ऐसे मदर की इच्छा है, कुछ करना है। बोला मैं बना दिया करूँगा सवेरे 1 घंटा। पहले दिन ही सोशल सर्किल ठीक ठाक है, तो 150-200 आदमी आ गए और वो दिन और आज का दिन है।
The Youth Congress is taking out a protest as we speak outside the Legislative Assembly, where they are protesting against alleging that the Speaker has in fact acted against the interest of democracy and not giving the due rights to the opposition, not allowing the adjournment motion to take place. The Youth Congress workers are trying to break the barricades. There is a scuffle that is ongoing between the Youth Congress workers and the police at the moment.
Trending burning question powered by Cool Fans.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this section of the trending burning question. And what are we discussing? That elusive search of the Congress party for the Muslim vote bank. And it has come to light because SDPI, the political front of the Popular Front of India, which is banned now, has for the first time admitted that it had a tacit understanding with the Congress party in the 2018 elections in Karnataka. This proves what we have been saying all along, and that's that the Congress party continues to indulge with one communal sentiment, but not with the other. It's always green versus saffron, with the Congress having a predilection for the green. We'll discuss that after this small report.
Congress finds itself in a fresh controversy in the poll-bound Karnataka. Just before the polls, BJP has tweeted a video mounting trouble for the Vadra Congress. SDPI National Secretary Mohammad Ilyas Tumbe said the SDPI was in an understanding with the Congress during 2018 elections and agreed to withdraw their candidates in 2018 elections after requests by top Congress leaders. SDPI leaders said that the Congress party had also agreed to field weak candidates against SDPI candidates from 3 constituencies in 2018.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇಷ್ಟವರೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ರಾಜಕೀಯದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಬುದ್ಧತೆ ಕೊರತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಹಿಂತೆಗೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಿಂಪಡೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಲಿಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಳೆದ ಸಲ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಪಡೆದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಕಳೆದ 5 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕಳೆದ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 25 ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೆಲವರು ಘೋಷಣೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಸಮೇತ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಬಿರುಸಿನಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಚಾರ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲವು ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ನೇತಾರರು ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಿರಿಯ ತಲೆಗಳು, ಅದ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಸಲ ನೀವೊಂದು ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ನೀವು ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಮೈತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಓಪನ್ ಮೈತ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೀವು 3 ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳಿದ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
The BJP called SDPI and Congress 2 sides of the same coin. Did Congress have a secret deal with PFI's political wing? That's the trending burning question tonight.
All right, welcome back again. Continuing from the earlier debate, Sardar R.P. Singh, national spokesperson of the BJP, live from Delhi. Professor Geeta Bhatt, political analyst, also live from Delhi. And we have Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, generally takes the side of the Congress party, live from Mumbai. And since the charge has been made by the SDPI against the Congress party, let's begin with Romesh Sabharwal, member of the AICC, All India Congress Committee, live from Delhi. Mr. Sabharwal, you know the story. One SDPI leader who's actually a national general secretary, and he is a candidate for the MLA seat of Bantwal in Karnataka. He has said, oh, the Congress party hoodwinked us. They sought an understanding with us. We gave them an understanding, but we lost. So this time we are not going to have an understanding with them. Of course, not the first time that you have been wanting to have an alliance with a Muslim sentiment-dominated party. You have a long-standing alliance with the IUML, for example, in Kerala. But does it surprise you that the SDPI now does not trust you at all? They are saying we are not going to be with them anymore.
I don't know after 5 years why these things are coming. In 2018, they are saying that I have no idea about Karnataka politics, you know, the SDPI. I have no idea, to be very frank with you, on so deeply, you know, but I don't believe this. We have no understanding with the forces which are not secular in the country. We are a secular party, we only alliance with the secular. I don't believe this.
But you are okay aligning with the IUML in Kerala?
No. That is a Kerala, the different parameters there, you know, because they have a different, because that party is with us from last many years, you know, the Karuna Karanji, Antony ji. So I am not aware what equations they were having there. But in Karnataka in 2018, now it's 2023. Suddenly some new story had come up with like this, you know, we are a secular party, this I know, and we believe in secularism, and we are for secularism. We are not like a BJP. We are totally secular, and our leaders are secular. And Khadke ji is from Karnataka, he is our Congress president.
Yeah, Sardar R.P. Singh, you know, you are a communal party. According to Romesh Sabharwal, Congress party is secular and never allies with any party which is tilting towards any particular religion. IUML being an exception, according to Sabharwal.
Mr. Sabharwal is not aware of name Abbas Siddiqui. They had an alliance with Abbas Siddiqui in recent Bengal elections, last assembly elections in Bengal. They had alliance with the one of the Muslim fronts in the Assam also. They had alliance with SDPI. They had alliance with the Muslim League in Kerala. I mean, for vote bank, they can go to any extent. For them, Muslim is a vote bank which I think is their pocket vote bank, and then for that reason they do alliance countrywide. And Mr. Sabharwal, please, Sabharwal ji, ek minute, please.
Aligned with the Muslim. No, Muslim party is alliance. Align means that doesn't mean that the party is not a secular. That party is a secular also.
AIUDF is a secular party. Did you say that, Mr. Sabharwal?
he said so.
AIUDF is a secular party. Did you say that, Mr. Sabharwal?
Yeah, it's a secular
party. And IUML is, of course, a secular party.
I believe that. I believe.
As also Vishwa Hindu
Parishad? If we are aligning with certain parties, no, I don't believe that. Vishwa Hindu Parishad is not an alliance, is not a secular party, because they totally talk about...
It's not a political party, of course. I just say they have a word Hindu. BJP does not have the word Hindu in it. BJP does not have the word Hindu in it. Ravi Srivastava, I'll come to you. Let me just get opening comments from Ravi Srivastava. Ravi Srivastava, how would you defend this charge that SDPI has made? You know, I find it discomforting so far as the Congress party is concerned at two levels. One, they are saying that the Congress party cheated them, hoodwinked them into an alliance. Congress party was not very open about it. It was surreptitious. On the sly, the Congress party told SDPI, let's have an informal alliance. You put weak candidates on 3 seats where Muslims are in majority. We will make sure that we put weak candidates on certain seats and you would win. And now we are not going to trust them. Does it make the Congress party, or should it make the Congress party a little uncomfortable, irrespective of the fact whether SDPI has any electoral consequence in Karnataka?
Abhishek, first of all, whatever this Mr. Elias Tumbre is saying has got no evidence. People, if they enter into a political alliance, they declared it either post-poll or pre-poll. There is nothing like a secret alliance kind of a thing or an understanding between the parties which has got no basis. Harish Kumar, that KPCC Congress president, has already clarified it, that he is playing in the hands of now BJP, that they want to cut the votes of the minority communities, and he is coming out with this kind of a statement from the Bantwal constituency. And the way he was told that was 3 seats, we will put up a weak candidate so that your candidate wins. I think this is all, in a stretch of imagination. And as far as the communal secular story is concerned, I think the BJP should tell what kind of alliance they had got with the PDP in Kashmir for 2.5 years. Why to look at the Congress as with the IUML?
Ravi Srivastava, as a supporter of the Congress party, did you just suggest that PDP is a communal party? You might be asking for an alliance with them in the general elections. Mehbooba Mufti, by the way, participated in the Bharat Jodo Yatra in Kashmir.
And she has hoisted the flag, Tiranga flag, also on the Lal Chowk. So I'm not saying that a secular or communal. What I'm saying that the way you want to say it, that is a Muslim party or it's a Hindu party, that's not the issue here. So that nobody should give a lecture to Congress on that particular front. They are a secular party and they will look for any other party which has got secular principles, unlike BJP, who has got no principle at all.
Okay. Since you say no lectures, let me go to Professor Geeta Bhatt on that note. I believe she will not give a lecture, but let's try to understand, Professor Bhatt. SDPI has a baggage. It is the political outfit that came out of Popular Front of India, which is now banned in the country. It's actually considered a terror organization because it's banned under UAPA. And there is a massive crackdown going on. Charge sheets have been filed. Hundreds and thousands. I think we lost connection of somebody there. Professor Bhatt, are you getting me? Professor Bhatt? Okay, I think we lost the connection there, the audio there with Professor Bhatt. I'll come back to her. We are trying to connect with her. But Ravi Srivastava, another level at which Congress party should feel uncomfortable with this SDPI charge. SDPI is a political front of a banned terror organization. There is a massive crackdown going on against the PFI. So it's not just about Muslim vote bank anymore. It's about a terror outfit backed political organization which perhaps MHA is working on to bring to the notice of ECI the connections between SDPI and PFI, and maybe some action might happen by the Election Commission of India. The Congress party should be absolutely uncomfortable with this.
No, they are not, because they have clarified there are no connection with them. And the PFI is a banned organization. And if the PFI SDPI link is found, let the government take an action against them also. Nobody stops them. But here the issue is that who calls himself secular and who calls himself communal? Can the BJP show how many Muslim candidates they have given the ticket in the past 5 years? They have got negligible 0.01%. And as far as the Congress is concerned, you can see the numbers there. This is the way they are claiming to be secular. I think they are the rank communal party in the country.
Okay, Geeta Bhatt.
Can I come in, please?
Geeta Bhatt.
Yeah.
The problem is,
Yes.
for the rank communal party charge that Ravi Srivastava made, I'll go back to RP Singh. But before that, Professor Geeta Bhatt is back, so let me just go to her. Professor Geeta Bhatt, Congress's Muslim appeasement is not a new story. But then what has happened is, post-Babri perhaps, over the last couple of decades, Congress has lost that grip over the vote bank. So for example, in Uttar Pradesh, the vote bank went to the Samajwadi Party or the BSP, alternating between them. In the case of West Bengal, it has now gone to the Trinamool. In the case of Delhi, it is with the Aam Aadmi Party. In the case of Telangana, it is either in the pocket of Hyderabad with AIMIM or with the BRS. So it's an apology of a political process that the Congress party might be following, that because they can't openly ask for Muslim vote, on the slide try to look for some kind of adjustment here and there.
Right, absolutely right.
Even, when in the 2019 Karnataka elections were taking place, at that time also, this was openly being talked about by the SDPI leaders, which we very well know actually is a political wing of the Popular Front of India. And we do know that SDPI, for a very large number of, period of its establishment since 2010, has actually been known more for doing violence and rioting, rather than being doing something as a political organization. But yes, Congress, in fact, it is important to note that in 2012 it was, because SDPI is more or less synonymous to a PFI, and the government may be having a second thought of actually considering that, of the various incidences, the kind of literature in their Patna office, when they had done searches, the kind of literature which was found over there, that how regarding Ghazwa-e-Hind, that how till 2047 that India has to be made of Islamic State, and such kind of evidences are coming. This is a very serious thing that they need to see. In 2012, it was a Congress MLA, Tanveer Said, who had requested Mr. Siddaramaiah, who was at that time the Chief Minister of Karnataka, to release more than to remove the cases against more than 1,000 PFI activists who were involved in rioting in Shivamogga, in Mysuru in 2009. And they had very well, Mr. Siddaramaiah, gone ahead and removed the cases against, more than 1,000 PFI workers. So they were nothing but part of SDPI. SDPI is known, in 2012 they had literally ransacked the American consulate in Chennai. More than 2,000 SDPI workers, they had gathered around it just because there was a movie called Innocence of Muslim released in USA, which was not even released in India. And that consulate then remained closed for a very long time because of that. So this is the background. And the Congress has been, trying to ask for a kind of an arrangement with them.
Okay, Geeta, but I have to get one word from Mr. Sabharwal, since he represents the Congress party. Mr. Sabharwal, you have already denied that this charge is baseless and that there is no question whatsoever of having aligned secretly with the SDPI. But does this thought really make you uncomfortable, Mr. Sabharwal? Would the Congress even want to align with a party like SDPI, given the baggage that it has now, as Professor Bhatt said? This is the same party which stormed the consulate of the US, the United States in Chennai. This is the same party which was, by the way, as again Professor Bhatt underscored, many of their activists were pardoned and let go of by the Siddaramaiah government, and this is something which is a matter of record.
Never we can do alliance with this
Mr. Sabharwal,
forces, which are anti-national, to be very frank with you, and this is a very big conspiracy against us. We never do alliance with any anti-national party. We can't
conspiracy against the Congress party, Sardar RP Singh.
Which is
Congress party has wrung its hands dry, saying this is a conspiracy and possibly you are involved in this conspiracy. RP Singh.
After in 2018, 5 years have passed. Now the Karnataka elections are going on.
Okay, Sabharwal, thank you, sir.
Sir,
I can speak, sir. I can speak lie. Mr. Sabharwal can speak lie. Any one of us can speak lie. But digital print don't speak lie. Please go through Deccan Herald, dated 2018, which is 30th April 2018. Please go through that. It's just seat-wise detail which is mentioned how out of 50 seats, 47 seats, they withdrew candidates only to support. And it's the statement that time. I was trying to find out the digital record because it was in my memory, so I verified. So there's a digital record to that. It's not that it's happened 4 hours back or 10 hours back. It's the 2018 story of
Yes, of course, it's not happened for the first time. No, this is not the first time that has happened, Sardar RP Singh. Very sorry, but I have run out of time. I wanted one word from Ravi Srivastava also, but Ravi Srivastava maybe next time. But the point is that this is Congress party's elusive search for getting the Muslim vote bank back. It's almost like a mirage that the party is chasing, and sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. But the manner in which the SDPI leader has suggested that this was attempted on the sly also shows that the Congress party is between a rock and a hard place. Openly, it has to toe the soft Hindutva line with its leader, Rahul Gandhi, visiting, going temple hopping, because obviously they have to compete with the BJP as well. And then on the other, if they have to consolidate the minority vote in their support, they have to do these things. I believe the Congress party would find some answer to this quagmire that it finds itself in. On that note, thank you so much, Sardar RP Singh, Professor Geeta Bhatt, Mr. Romesh Sabharwal, and of course Ravi Srivastava. A short break, and on the other side, the debate is back with Arnav Goswami.
Trending burning question powered by Cool Fans.
अच्छा अनुप जी एक बात बताइए, ये 5 रुपए का होता किस तरीके से है? इसकी कॉस्टिंग कैसे होती है? ये मैं नहीं समझ पाया।
जैसे आज की डेट में मैं 5 रुपए में देसी घी का खाना होता है, रोटी भी दे रहे हैं।
देसी घी का खाना?
देसी घी का होता है, छोका वगैरह सब देसी घी। दूसरा, रोटी भी होती है, रसगुल्ला भी है, पेड़ा भी है, फ्रूट्स हैं, बच्चों के लिए मंच है, टॉफीज हैं, बिस्किट्स हैं। इनमें से कोई एक चीज आप ले सकते हैं, चॉइसेस है। एक आदमी जो वहां आ रहा है वो नीडी होना चाहिए, ग्रीडी नहीं होना चाहिए। ये तो हम इतनी सारी चीजें दे रहे हैं, ये मैं नहीं दे रहा हूं। किसी ने अपना जन्मदिन मनाना है, उसने कहा रसगुल्ले मेरी तरफ से हो गए, किसी ने कहा पेड़ा मेरी तरफ से हो गया। आज बहुत लोग मेरे साथ जुड़ गए हैं। मैं बताता हूं, देने वालों की बहुत लंबी लाइन है, लेने वाले हैं कहां?
अच्छा अनुप जी एक बात बताइए, ये दादी की रसोई का आइडिया कहाँ से आया?
तो एक बार मदर की थोड़ी सी तबीयत खराब थी, हम लोग डाइनिंग टेबल पे बैठे थे। मदर ने कहा मेरे हिस्से का जो खाना बचता है वो किसी जरूरतमंद को खिला दिया करो। सडनली मेरी बेटी के मुंह से निकला, पापा दादी की इच्छा है, दादी की रसोई क्यों नहीं शुरू करते? तो एक सेंटी सा डायलॉग था कि हाँ दादी की रसोई भी हो गया, सब कुछ हो गया। तो हमने कहा अच्छा मम्मी क्या खिलाना है? बोली दाल चावल। सोचने का गौरव भाई, हमें मौका भी नहीं मिला, तो सडनली हुआ। फिर अब ये बनाना तो आता नहीं था, तो हमारे पीछे एक होटल था, उसका हमने कुक बुलाया। मैंने कहा ऐसे ऐसे मदर की इच्छा है, कुछ करना है। बोला मैं बना दिया करूंगा सवेरे 1 घंटा। पहले दिन ही सोशल सर्कल ठीक ठाक है, तो 150-200 आदमी आ गए, और वो दिन और आज का दिन है।
The Youth Congress is taking out a protest as we speak outside the Legislative Assembly, where they are protesting against alleging that the Speaker has in fact acted against the interest of democracy and not giving the due rights to the opposition, not allowing the adjournment motion to take place. The Youth Congress workers are trying to break the barricades. There is a scuffle that is ongoing between the Youth Congress workers and the police at the moment.
एक बात बताइए ना, आपसे पूछा नहीं लोगों ने कि 5 रुपए का खाना कैसे कर देते हैं आप? 5 रुपए में तो क्या ही होता है, ये 5 रुपए में कैसे कर लेते हैं?
तो इस पहले दिन हम लोगों ने जब डिसाइड करा था, 2-3 चीजें हम बच्चों के साथ ही बैठ के जब करा था।
जी।
एक तो ये कि हमने एक जगह फिक्स करी थी, दूसरा हम फ्री के बहुत खिलाफ है। फ्री किसी को कभी कुछ नहीं देना चाहिए, राइट फ्रॉम द डे वन हम लोगों ने फैसला करा था। तो इसके लिए कुछ ना कुछ रकम रखनी थी, एक भी रख सकते तो 2 रुपए, 10 रुपए, 5 रुपए लगा कि हाँ एक ऐसी चीज है जो आदमी स्वाभिमान के साथ में देता है। और 5 रुपए जब देता है तो उसके चेहरे का सेटिस्फेक्शन देखिए साहब, जिससे भूख लगती है वो आता है, पूरा खाना खा के जाता है।
Massive protest out there. Nikhil Kumaraswamy being detained. This is some massive drama that is breaking out here on the Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway toll plaza, where even the police are finding it to be a very Herculean task to go out and clear out the protesters as well, because all this while it was only a sitting protest that we were noticing. But now we are looking at more ruckus breaking out. Many more JDS workers are being taken off and all the JDS workers stating that no matter what, we will not leave this, we will not rest.
Rahul calls him permanent member of the anti-India toolkit. As BJP steps up demand Congress rules out apology from Rahul Gandhi.
मुझे एक बात बताइए ना, आपसे पूछा नहीं लोगों ने कि 5 रुपए का खाना कैसे कर देते हैं आप? 5 रुपए में तो क्या ही होता है, ये 5 रुपए में कैसे कर लेते हैं?
तो इस पहले दिन हम लोगों ने जब डिसाइड करा था, 2-3 चीजें हम बच्चों के साथ ही बैठ के जब करा था।
जी।
एक तो ये कि हमने एक जगह फिक्स करी थी, दूसरा हम फ्री के बहुत खिलाफ है। फ्री किसी को कभी कुछ नहीं देना चाहिए, राइट फ्रॉम द डे वन हम लोगों ने फैसला करा था। तो इसके लिए कुछ ना कुछ रकम रखनी थी, एक भी रख सकते तो 2 रुपए, 10 रुपए, 5 रुपए लगा कि हाँ एक ऐसी चीज है जो आदमी स्वाभिमान के साथ में देता है। और 5 रुपए जब देता है तो उसके चेहरे का सेटिस्फेक्शन देखिए साहब, जिससे भूख लगती है वो आता है, पूरा खाना खा के जाता है।
Massive protest out there. Nikhil Kumaraswamy being detained. This is some massive drama that is breaking out here on the Bengaluru-Mysuru Expressway toll plaza, where even the police are finding it to be a very Herculean task to go out and clear out the protesters as well, because all this while it was only a sitting protest that we were noticing. But now we are looking at more ruckus breaking out. Many more JDS workers are being taken off and all the JDS workers stating that no matter what, we will not leave this, we will not rest until there is a permanent solution which will be provided to the people as well.
अच्छा अनुप जी, एक बात बताइए, ये 5 रुपए का होता किस तरीके से है, इसकी कॉस्टिंग कैसे होती है, ये मैं नहीं समझ पाया।
जैसे आज की डेट में मैं 5 रुपए में देसी घी का खाना होता है, रोटी भी दे रहे हैं।
देसी घी का खाना?
देसी घी का होता है, चौका वगैरह सब देसी घी। दूसरा रोटी भी होती है, रसगुल्ला भी है, पेड़ा भी है, फ्रूट्स हैं, बच्चों के लिए मंच है, टॉफीज हैं, बिस्किट्स हैं। इनमें से कोई एक चीज है आप ले सकते हैं, चॉइसेस है। एक आदमी जो वहां आ रहा है वो नीडी होना चाहिए, ग्रीडी नहीं होना चाहिए। ये तो हम इतनी सारी चीजें दे रहे हैं, ये मैं नहीं दे रहा हूं। किसी ने अपना जन्मदिन मनाना है, उसने कहा रसगुल्ले मेरी तरफ से हो गए, किसी ने कहा पेड़ा मेरी तरफ से हो गया। आज बहुत लोग मेरे साथ जुड़ गए। मैं बताता हूं, देने वालों की बहुत लंबी लाइन है, लेने वाले हैं कहां?
अच्छा अनुप जी, एक बात बताइए, ये दादी की रसोई का आइडिया कहाँ से आया?
तो एक बार मदर की थोड़ी सी तबीयत खराब थी, हम लोग डाइनिंग टेबल पे बैठे थे। मदर ने कहा मेरे हिस्से का जो खाना बचता है वो किसी जरूरतमंद को खिला दिया करो। सडनली मेरी बेटी के मुंह से निकला, पापा दादी की इच्छा है, दादी की रसोई क्यों नहीं शुरू करते? तो एक सेंटी सा डायलॉग था कि हाँ दादी की रसोई भी हो गया, सब कुछ हो गया। तो हमने कहा अच्छा मम्मी क्या खिलाना है? बोली दाल चावल। तो सोचने का गौरव, हमें मौका भी नहीं मिला, तो सडनली हुआ। फिर अब ये बनाना तो आता नहीं था, तो हमारे पीछे एक होटल था, उसका हमने कुक बुलाया। मैंने कहा ऐसे ऐसे मदर की इच्छा है, कुछ करना है। बोला मैं बना दिया करूँगा सवेरे 1 घंटा। पहले दिन ही सोशल सर्किल ठीक ठाक है, तो 150-200 आदमी आ गए और वो दिन और आज का दिन है।
The Youth Congress is taking out a protest as we speak outside the Legislative Assembly, where they are protesting against the, alleging that the speaker has in fact acted against the interest of democracy and not giving the due rights to the opposition, not allowing the adjournment motion to take place. The Youth Congress workers are trying to break the barricade. There is a scuffle that is ongoing between the Youth Congress workers and the police at the moment.
Rahul lands in a mess. Vadra Congress left red-faced.
जहां G20 की बैठक आज भारत में हो रही है, दूसरी ओर राहुल गांधी विदेशी धरती पर देश का अपमान कर रहे हैं, सदन का अपमान कर रहे हैं, देश की पूर्ण बहुमत से चुनी हुई सरकार का अपमान कर रहे हैं। ये देशद्रोहियों के हाथों को मजबूत करना नहीं है तो और क्या है?
Vadra Congress moves privilege motion against Modi, debating tonight at 9 p.m. Himanta says New India doesn't need madrasas.
मैं अभी 600 मदरसा बंद किया हूँ, लेकिन मेरा इरादा है सारे मदरसा बंद कर देने का, वो मेरा इरादा है।
What's wrong with replacing schools with madrasas? Debating tonight at 10 p.m.